Hey guys, I got a new mixer. I just bought the Soundcraft MTK 22, which is capable of multitrack USB recording. And I bought an 8-meter generic USB cable because I need the length, because I have to put the cable alongside the wall to hide it. Yeah, on my first recording I was kind of disappointed because I had these artifacts on the audio, like clicks and some noises. And these noises occur when, I don't know if you ever edited some audio, when the wave shape is interrupted and commencing at a different cycle of the like sinus curve or something. And yeah, it was really ugly. So I switched to a shorter cable. I used my old printer USB 5-meter cable. Then I had no issues with the artifacts. But in comparison with XLR recording I used to reference, I noticed that the XLR was more brighter, it sounded a little better, and the USB recording was a little dull. I'm not a professional, but I guess around the 4 kHz and above section there was some frequencies missing. So I then bought this new Supra cable, which came in this really great box, and it's kind of an expensive cable. It's the 8-meter version, and it costs like 100 euros. And I was like, okay, if this cable won't work, nothing will work. So I connected both cables and an XLR connection to my Moto M4 audio interface, which I used to convert the analog audio into the digital, into my Fruity Loops station. And I want to show you the results. Let's have fun. And here you can see the different tracks. I will play the master track. And now let's turn on the Supra and printer cable version. Let's compare the master with the printer cable. Now, I mean, you can't hear much of a difference, I believe. I tried to adjust the volume, so now let's check the Supra cable and the XLR master reference. The Supra cable. And for reference, printer cable, Supra cable, XLR cable, So the conclusion, at least in my opinion, is in the recording I did with my synthesizers, I couldn't really hear much of a difference. Maybe the higher frequencies again, but this is also something you can boost in post with an EQ. But the thing is, the printer cable was only 5 meters long. When I used the cheap USB cable, which had 8 meters, then I got this artifacts, and I couldn't use the recordings anymore. So since I needed an 8-meter cable, if I don't want the USB cable run across the whole room, yeah, I needed to go for the 8-meter version. And yeah, with this cable I have no issues. It sounds pretty similar to the XLR cable, which I believe is still the best version. I mean, if I would record vocals or something like this, I pretty much think I would still do this solo and use the audio cables. But other than that, it's really cool to use the multiple USB recording. It's pretty easy to record audio with the USB. You just have to put the multiple inputs in your DAW, and you press record, and it gets recorded simultaneously without any issues. And one thing though, I think all USB mixers on the market now, they only record the post gain pre-EQ signal. So whatever you tweak with the EQ faders and whatnot won't get recorded to the USB channel. I mean, yeah, what's the point of having the EQ anyway then? But even the faders, the channel faders won't be recorded. So you have to adjust volume and EQ afterwards in the DAW. And you definitely want to have premium USB cable if you like cross a distance that goes, I mean, longer than 5 meters. I believe for shorter distances it doesn't matter that much, because you don't get so much noise signal picked up by the cable. And one thing I also noticed, it really matters which USB port you choose. On the back, you can see it here, but on the back USB ports there was less noise than on the front USB ports. So yeah, you have to check for this as well. And maybe the front USB ports weren't as tight connected as the back ports. So yeah, I talked too much already, so if you have more questions, ask me in the comment section, and yeah, have a good day.